Imagine waking up to the sound of waves crashing gently against a rugged, mist-covered shoreline. You reach out from under a heavy, warm duvet, press a single button, and the electronic blackout blinds glide up to reveal a view that no five-star hotel on Earth could ever offer you. You aren't in a penthouse suite in Paris or a private villa in Italy. You are in your own home, on wheels, parked exactly where your heart decided to stop last night. For a long time, choosing a motorhome meant making a difficult compromise. You either went for the massive, heavy liners that felt like driving a commercial bus, or you settled for a small, nimble van that felt just a little bit too cramped for a long-term adventure. But what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could have the sleek, automotive design of a high-end luxury car, the agility of a maneuverable van, and an interior that looks like a modern boutique apartment? Today, we are diving deep into a vehicle that is trying to bridge that gap perfectly. This is the all-new 2026 Bürstner Signature SFT 7.0. It is elegant, it is innovative, and it might just be the most clever semi-integrated motorhome we have ever stepped inside. Is this the new gold standard for luxury travel? Let's find out. The first time you lay eyes on the Signature SFT 7.0, you immediately notice that something is different. Bürstner has clearly moved away from that boxy camper look we've seen for decades. This is part of their new signature DNA, and it starts with the silhouette. It's built on the proven Fiat Ducato chassis combined with an ELKO low frame, but the way they've integrated the cab into the body is seamless. It almost looks like one single piece of aerodynamic sculpture. The silver champagne paint finish, a signature Bürstner touch, gives the exterior a shimmering, premium glow. It's the kind of finish that looks different depending on how the sun hits it, and it tells everyone at the campsite that you've arrived in something special. But the beauty here isn't just skin deep. That ELKO chassis is a game changer for the driving experience. It gives the van a wider track and a lower center of gravity. In simple terms, it drives more like a premium SUV and less like a top-heavy boat. It stays stable in high winds on the motorway, it's quiet, and at just under 7 meters long, it's actually manageable. You can navigate through small European villages or pull into a standard supermarket parking lot without breaking into a cold sweat. Moving around to the rear, you'll see the new LED light signature. It's sharp, modern, and wouldn't look out of place on a high-end German performance car. But let's talk about practicality. The rear garage is massive. It's heated, it's lighted, and it features large doors on both sides. Whether you're hauling 2 expensive electric bikes, all your professional hiking gear, or just extra luggage for a 6-month trek across the continent, it's going to fit with room to spare. And because the doors are set low to the ground, you aren't straining your back every time you want to unload your chairs for a sunset drink. Now, let's step inside, because this is where the Bürstner signature truly begins to outshine the competition. As you walk through the extra-wide entry door, I want you to forget for a second that you are inside a vehicle. What do you see? You see warm, natural wood tones, soft indirect LED lighting that creates a cozy glow, and textures that you actually want to run your hands over. This is the home away from home philosophy that Bürstner has spent decades perfecting. The front lounge is the heart of the home. Instead of the typical, cramped benches that feel like sitting in an airplane, you have this beautiful, expansive L-shaped seating group. The upholstery is thick, supportive, and feels more like a high-end domestic sofa than a camper seat. Because the pilot and co-pilot seats swivel around completely, you can comfortably host 5 or 6 people here for dinner or a game of cards. The table itself is a masterpiece of engineering. It folds and slides in multiple directions, so you always have a clear walkway through the cabin when you aren't using it. As we move further back, we hit the kitchen area. In most motorhomes, the kitchen is where you start to feel the squeeze, but the SFT 7.0 uses space brilliantly. Everything is flush and clean. You have a modern 3-burner stove and a deep stainless steel sink, but when they are covered by their glass lids, you have this massive, uninterrupted workspace. It makes preparing a real meal, not just a quick snack, actually enjoyable. And the storage. Every drawer is soft close, and they've utilized every single inch of the cabinetry for spice racks and pantry space. Opposite the counter is the fridge, a tall, slim tower model. The best part? It opens from both the left and the right. If you're outside under the awning and want a cold drink, you can just reach in from the door, without having to walk all the way into the kitchen. It's a small detail, but it's one you'll appreciate every single day. But now, we have to talk about the SFT 7.0's real party trick. Let's look at the bathroom. Usually, in a van this size, the bathroom is a tiny plastic box where you can barely turn around. Not here. Bürstner has implemented their patented sliding wall system. On one side, you have a beautiful, spacious vanity with a large mirror and a high-quality toilet. But when it's time to take a shower, you simply unlock the wall and slide it over. In one smooth motion, the vanity moves out of the way, the toilet is protected behind a waterproof barrier, and you are left with a fully enclosed, spacious shower cubicle with a solid door. No wet curtains sticking to your legs, no water sprayed all over your towels. It is pure engineering brilliance that makes a 7-meter van feel like a 10-meter luxury liner. As we move to the very back of the Signature, we find the master sleeping quarters. This model features the French bed layout. What makes this special is that the bed is positioned low, so you don't have to climb any steep ladders or struggle to get in and out in the middle of the night. It uses a high-quality cold foam mattress resting on specialized slats, ensuring you get a better night's sleep than you do in your own house. You are surrounded by large panoramic windows and a huge skylight above, so you can fall asleep watching the stars and wake up with the sun hitting the mountains. There is also a massive wardrobe right next to the bed, so you don't have to live out of a suitcase. So, how does this compare to the rest of the market in 2026? If you've been shopping around, you've probably looked at the Heimer MLT or the Audria Matrix. Those are fantastic machines, no doubt. But the Bürstner Signature SFT 7.0 offers a specific kind of approachable luxury. It takes the high-end materials and the sophisticated design of a $200,000 liner and packages it into something that stays under the 3.5-ton weight limit. This means anyone with a standard car license can drive it, and you won't be hit with the heavy tolls and restrictions that larger trucks face. It manages to feel expensive without being intimidating to drive or own. It's a vehicle for the couple who wants to travel light and fast, but refuses to compromise on their comfort. It's for the adventurer who wants to go off-grid but still wants to take a hot, spacious shower at the end of a long hike. At the end of the day, a motorhome is much more than just a list of technical specifications and wood finishes. It is a ticket to a different kind of life. It is the freedom to change your backyard every single morning and the luxury of taking your favorite things with you, no matter how far you go. The Bürstner Signature SFT 7.0 isn't just a piece of machinery, it's a statement. It says that you value quality, you appreciate smart design, and you are finally ready to see the world on your own terms. It is sophisticated enough to feel at home at a luxury resort on the French Riviera, yet rugged and capable enough to take you deep into the heart of the Norwegian fjords. It truly earns that signature name. It is clever, it is beautiful, and it is built for those who know that the journey is just as important as the destination. But I want to know what you think. Is that sliding bathroom a game changer for you? Or do you prefer a different layout? Does the French bed design work for your style of travel? Or are you an island bed fan? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one of them and love hearing about your dream setups. If you enjoyed this tour and you want to see more of the world's most incredible motorhomes, campervans, and lifestyle reviews, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and allows us to bring you more of this content. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss a single road trip with us. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of this community, and we will see you on the next road trip.